Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. Back today to talk about the books that I read in the second quarter of 2024. So the books that I read in April, May and June. As has been kind of the trend this year, I am taking a much slower pace with my reading. I have read fewer books this year than I have in previous years. A total of 35 books over the 6 months, 15 of those being in this quarter. But as I've said previously, that is no bad thing. Having a bit more time to kind of reflect on the books that I'm reading is always great. So without much further ado, I'm going to get started with talking about the books that I've read. 13 of those 15 books that I read in quarter two were new to me books, and they were as follows: A Lady's Guide to Scandal by Sophie Irwin, Mary and Frankenstein by Linda Bailey, At First Spite by Olivia Dade, Funny Story by Emily Henry, So Late in the Day and Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan, Love and Marriage in the Age of Jane Austen by Rory Muir, Herc by Phoenicia Rogerson, the full Dangerous Damsels trilogy by India Holton, which included the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, the League of Gentlewoman Witches, and the Secret Service of Tea and Treason, Lessons in Chemistry by Garmus, and The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. I reread 2 books in this quarter, and those books were A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting by Sophie Irwin and An Offer from a Gentleman by Julia Quinn. And then in terms of books that I DNF'd this quarter, I had two Wrongs Make a Right by Liese, as well as Bride by Ali Hazelwood. And then my star rating breakdown, which does go into the Storygraph quarter stars, were as follows for this quarter: 1 book at a 2.5 star, 1 book at a 3 star, 2 books at 3.25, 3 books at 3.5, 1 book at 3.75, 3 books at 4 star, 1 book at 4.25, and 1 book at 4.5, leading to an average star rating for this quarter of 3.62, which is down from the previous quarter, which was at 3.71, and currently leading to an overall star rating for the year of 3.67. So it seems to be that we've had a bit of a quality and quantity drop in terms of my reading this quarter. In terms of my fiction to non-fiction breakdown, I read 12 fiction books to 3 non-fiction out of the 15 that I read. And in terms of the breakdown, I had 8 romance books. 3, the Dangerous Damsel Society, were a combination of fantasy and romance. Also a bit of historical thrown in there, whereas the other romance books that I read were my normal mix of historical and contemporary. There was 1 children's picture book, 1 contemporary literary, 2 historical fiction, 1 non-fiction history, 1 myth retelling, and 1 memoir. In terms of the books that have come into my house over this past quarter, I have purchased 22 books. And in terms of individual book reviews that I have done for the books that I've read, I'm very happy to say that particularly in June I managed to get out quite a lot of review videos, and I will put them all down below. But to summarise, I have one for A Lady's Guide to Scandal, Love and Marriage in the Age of Jane Austen, Herc, So Late in the Day, The Dangerous Damsels I did as a series review, as well as Lessons in Chemistry. And then finally, to update you on my TBR situation, I started the quarter with 20 books, and I'm starting this new quarter with 24 books on my TBR, so we have gone up, but not massively. And especially considering that my reading pace has been a bit slower than it was in the previous quarter and especially in the previous year, I feel like it does kind of make sense. Had I not been reading at a slower pace, then I probably would have just maintained the number. But you know, we do have the rest of the year all to play for. So there we go, that is a little snapshot breakdown into the last 3 months of reading. Do let me know if you've read any of the books that I've spoken about today. Alternatively, please let me know about anything you read in April, May, June that you really enjoyed. I would love to hear from you. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.